Kingdom is my favourite chapter of the WFC Trilogy. It gave me the two things that I've wanted the most from Generations, a Black Arachnia and a Beast Wars Megatron. But today, we aren't looking at what I loved about Kingdom, we are focusing on something I hated from Kingdom. Hello and welcome to Jinxed, where today we'll be seeing if my mind has changed on today's subject to scrutiny. Kingdom's Deluxe Trax and his sister-in-arms Road Rage. Trax is my favourite of the Carbots from G1. I've always loved his narcissistic tendencies and his relationship with Raoul. He is up there with Jazz and Blaster for being the coolest bot in the galaxy, but this figure didn't live up to my expectations of the character when he first released. However, what the hell? I put Heather was still. Oh well. Heather was still and is riddled with QC issues and entire backpack. I don't even know what I've written there. Just you know what? We're just gonna keep this anyway. However, he was and still is riddled with QC issues and an entire backpack is made from clear plastic. There we go. Now we get it. Now for articulation. It's very odd. Like these here seem like they should go further than, but they aren't. It's very strange how they're angled. Shoulders are mushroom pegs and universals, but the wing does move with them, which is it's very annoying. I wish it was a way, but it is kind of like his design to have the wing. I do wish they kind of did a Cyclonus though. He does a bicep swivel, a weird like ratcheted elbow. His wrist can go in and out very loose. He does have a waist. He does kind of have like a fake ab crunch. If you untab and move the hinges away, but it's not worth it really because the amount of things you got. So you basically got to decompress his spine and you're going to shove that back up, and it's very annoying. Legs can go back that farther. This all coming together, it's coming apart. This is whatever. Right, we'll mention that in a bit. Crotch skirt can do that, knees can do that, and if you kind of want to cheat it, you know, you can move it like that, but that's not supposed to happen. He does have ball jointed feet, so he does have up, down, and see what I mean. Right, so this is the problem with the figure when it first came out. The legs. Not only are they like ragdolls, but they don't tab in. Well, they're supposed to. They're supposed to tab in. There's a... Hold on, I need to sneeze. Excuse me, this review is going brilliantly, innit? It does have a slot there and a tab there, but the tab isn't long enough. I don't know why, because it's going to end up like that anyway, so it's really annoying because this figure could have been so good if it weren't made by an absolutely, and I'm so glad this wasn't by Mark, because I originally thought it wasn't Mark, and Mark's my favourite designer, you know, him and Evan are like really, really great designers. I don't know who this is made by. Clearly it's from the John Warden era. I mean, this is like the, God damn, his backpack won't even stay in. Can you see why people hated this when it first came out? Yeah, right, that's that, yeah, I'm gonna get annoyed with it. Which will make the conclusion of the review seem very pointless, but, you know, that's it for that. His transformation can be scary at first, or very, very annoying and finicky, as you'll probably see in that time lapse there. Oh, and I've read in here it's honestly found, but it's really not. It's really annoying. By fine, I mean, as I put here, there aren't many mentions of cracks, at least that I've seen on the internet, and I haven't had any form yet, so it's safe to transform. And it is safe to transform. The plastic can withstand terrible punishment. And we are left with, honestly, and I really do mean this, a car like a rival knockout. I mean, this is I think it's just like a Chevrolet, not Chevrolet, a Corvette Stingray, I think. And it's a really nice car. And so is Knockout. Knockout is a really sexy car. But these two, they'd be great in a drag race. They both love each other so much, don't they? Like, not each other themselves as much as, you know what I mean. They're both full of themselves, especially Knockout. The sides of the front do have trouble staying connected, but the car still functions. But what if it could fly? With a simple switch of the arms, you get this Finment missile as a flying car. It's a bit of fun and G1 accurate, and it really is. It's really cool how an Autobot has a flying car. And that's Tracks. But what if he was red and a girl? This is Road Rage, or Diaclone / Shattered Glass Tracks. She was a Target exclusive back in 2021, but can be found for less than RRP on the aftermarket as no one wanted another Tracks. But she uses the mold better, probably because she's Nautica's bodyguard. She looks better than Tracks in my opinion and feels better. She still has the leg issue that her brother has, but it doesn't bother me. Now I've written that in the script, but this mold is starting to really annoy me now. Maybe it's because I'm rushing the transformations to get this done, but it's a really annoying color mode and it's not even focusing. Well, transformation should I say. The actual figure's good, the transformation is so annoying. So, how do I feel about this mold 3 years later? Well, I think it's safe to say that I do like it now. It's a fun mold. Those issues still stand, but I have finally appreciated it. I wouldn't rush to track this mold down, as it's not hard to find, but I'd say get it when you see it for cheap. Or don't. Because as you've seen, I've gone through the motions in this video. And it's really hard to recommend. But if you want a Tracks to, like I did, to max the aesthetic of your current collection, you know, the Siege to Legacy to SS86 collection, then get this one. But if you just want a good Tracks for Dome, it's not good. If you want Road Rage, this is the easiest way to get her. So you could have to get her in a minute. She looks, I mean, it's a good looking mold. It looks great, but it doesn't feel good in hand. Like with this, I can do that and it's fine. Yeah, same, a different price point, same line though. And this one, because I've only just noticed he's yellowing. How? It's really hard to recommend something like this, and I don't want to do a negative for it. I haven't done a single one of them. This is why I haven't reviewed the Suntercoms yet, because I do not want to review Wild Rider, because I know that I will be like, this is such a bad figure, don't get it. But it's really hard to recommend this. If you see it for cheap, get it. I mean, for a tenner, yeah, it's good. It's good for the price of a gold class, but it's going for 20 quid. I mean, how much was it when it first came out? I think it was a little over 15, because it was just before the big £25 price thing. That this cost £25. And this is so much better than that. And yeah, they were in a versus together. This is so much better. It's just really hard to, and I'm sorry, it is hard to, if you're like me and your collection is literally just Siege onward, get her. By her, I mean her. And also him. You're gonna have to get it if you want to track to that collection. But if you don't mind contrasting looks, get the Reveal the Shield one, or whatever it is, the first Chug one. Because it's a lot better. Now, I do hope that they will eventually do what they did with the 5-pack they've released recently, where obviously they changed his clear plastic to opaque. They do the same for him, and also give his actual tabs there. The mold's only been used twice, so I wouldn't put it past them to do it again. But just avoid it until they make a better one, then that's all I'm going to say for now. But I've been Jinx, and this is my look at Transformers, WFC Cybertron, Kingdom, Deluxe, Tracks and Road Rage. Don't forget to check my book out, the link will be in the description. I will see you when we next take a look at another character from the franchise we all love.